Welcome everybody to How Fast Will It Go, and today we're dealing with a 2015 Radical RXC Turbo. Now this has 1,212 horsepower, 831 pounds-feet of torque from a 5.7 litre twin turbocharged V10 engine, and the car itself now weighs 2,209 pounds. Now has all-wheel drive and it can do 0 to 60 in 1.599 seconds and 0 to 103.085 seconds. So yeah, this is obviously a track car. That's why it's got the big rear wing, it's got the front splitter, and that's why it also weighs very little as well. But I've reduced the downforce on the front splitter and the rear spoiler, just enough to hopefully give it a little bit of extra speed. But yeah, it's still got really good acceleration and yeah, plenty of power as well to go with that lack of weight. So yeah, I'm hopeful this will be quick, but unfortunately it's also started just rain, but hopefully that won't play too much of a havoc with this car's top speed run, especially considering it's already got all-wheel drive. So let's see what it can do. So yeah, easily one of the fastest accelerating cars that we've had on this series so far. Acceleration does not necessarily translate to a high top speed. Already doing 240 miles an hour. Oh, and I was looking at the speedometer and not where the corner was. It's 250. It's 260. 265, 26, 267. It looks like we're right at the rev line, but we might well be able to eke out another mile an hour or so. So let's pull that one if we stop crashing into things, which would be helpful. But yeah, it's certainly got the acceleration that you really need on this series to get the kind of top speed you need, because obviously we're very limited in terms of the space that we have available, and we're also dealing with AI that are doing random donuts in the middle of the road by the looks of things. So yeah, you really need the acceleration to make the most of the space that we have. It's no good getting up to 220 odd mile an hour and then slowing right down, because you're just not going to get the kind of speed that you really need to get up to the top of the leaderboard. And you also need driving skills to get it around a roundabout, which I do not have apparently. We'd be undoubtedly even quicker if we could actually remove the rear wing, but you unfortunately cannot. But yeah, like I said, I have reduced the downforce somewhat to improve the top speed, but not so much that the handling is going to be negatively affected. So you can see it's doing really rather well in terms of handling, especially at higher speeds where the downforce will obviously help it, but it seems like it's a bit too sensitive in terms of steering, because I turned there not expecting it to go so far in and then hit the barrier. So yeah, the handling is probably still even too great for this series, to be honest. But then again, I'm really not used to cars like this in terms of their handling. Far more used to more everyday vehicles and their handling, which is nowhere near as sensitive or as quick. But yeah, 267 is our final top speed, which means we actually absolutely smashed the Spano from the previous episode, which managed 256 miles an hour, and it means we have matched the Maserati MC12 Versione Corsa, another track day car, as well as the Vauxhall VX220 Turbo, Lexus LFA. We've beaten the Nissan R390, Nissan Silvia K's Aero, Porsche Cayman GTS, Porsche Carrera GT, and the Ferrari 288 GTO. Slightly behind the Porsche number 23 917/20, the Morgan Aero GT, Mosler MT900S, again another track car, then the Porsche 356 SL and the Ferrari 512S. So yeah, sandwiched in between, well, we're matching track car, we're slightly behind another one, and we're ahead of the R390, which again is a kind of a track car as well. So yeah, pretty good. It's right around, like I said, all the other kind of track cars that you'd expect. So yeah, it's done really rather well. It's got phenomenal acceleration up until about 240, 250 mile an hour, and yeah, it handles really rather well, especially considering we've reduced the downforce, and it's also steam with all-wheel drive, which it was never meant for. So yeah, really good all-round vehicle to be honest, and 267 mph is not a bad top speed whatsoever. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.